Okay, remember what I told you. Be your own boss. Love yourself. Get up and dance. Level up.
Level up, 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 level up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy. All this sauce so yummy.
Hello guys, my name is Lucy Mercle and I hope to awaken your consciousness. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for liking my videos. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel below and hit the notification bell to get more videos such as these ones. Thank you guys for a colorful 2019. Today is very special for me because it's the last day of the year. And I come to you from this beautiful place, mountainous, majestic, beautiful area called Drakensberg, South Africa. What a pleasure to be in the midst of nature. What a pleasure and a blessing to just feel like it is home and feel aligned to the universe. So yeah guys, today's topic really is about certain aspects of your life that you need to take cognizance of, certain aspects of your life that you cannot falter in 2020. 2019 has come with its trials, its hurdles, its struggles. I am not denying that, but we do not have to take that into the brand new epic year of 2020. So today I want to talk about 3 things that really, personally, I feel that one needs to guard, one needs to be sensitive about these 3 things in order to live a meaningful, purposeful life. And I like talking to singles, I like talking to widows, I love talking to married people because I feel I am qualified in that space because I am single, very happily single, and I was a widow at some stage, I was divorced at some stage, and I was married. So without saying too much, I love speaking to women because I'd like to share my experiences with them, and I have learned so much during these phases of my life. So today guys, and I talk to all of you, different religions, I don't care who you serve, I don't care who you believe in. Today I just want to speak to you guys. I want to speak to men as well. So today I want to speak about these 3 topics: sex, love, and money. For me, in my experience, getting these 3 right, or the control of these 3 right, is very important. So let's start with love. What am I talking about when I speak about love? When I talk about love, I'm not talking about love between a man and a woman. I'm not talking about love between family members. I'm talking about stretching yourself beyond love of the familiar. Love humanity to start off with. We are called to serve humanity, guys. We are called to serve God. We are called to love each other as human beings. It's easy to love somebody you know and like, but it's very difficult to stretch yourself such that you love somebody that you will not get anything from. You love somebody that isn't in your circles. But today I'm asking you to go a step further and love humanity. Love because you appreciate or bow to the divinity, or your divinity bows to the divinity in them. We are one. Let's exercise the spirit of oneness in order to see and feel God's blessings in our lives. We need to go beyond our the norm of just loving who we know. We ought to love each other such that we understand that when I hurt you, I hurt myself. Love your source, because without that connection, you are unable to function in the purpose that God has called you to. Every human being is on this earth to live out their purpose. You have to understand what your purpose is so that your life is meaningful, and you can only do that by loving source, acknowledging the universe, guys, acknowledging that you are worthy. Above all, love yourself. I remember there was a stage in my life where I thought I was too fat, I was too ugly, I was too dumb. But you know what? As time went by, I discovered myself, and I'm still at the stage where I discovered myself. But guess what happened when I did that? I realized that I am beautiful, I am smart, I am worthy to receive from the universe. God loves me and He has created me in His image. What else do I seek for, guys? I am encouraging somebody that feels they're not beautiful enough, they're not rich enough, today just sit back, look yourself in the mirror, and just acknowledge that you are worthy. That's the beginning of receiving from the universe. Love yourself, love humanity, love your source, love the universe. It has so much to offer to you guys. Okay, now let's talk about money. Money is the answer to all things, guys. There is no such thing as money is evil. I know the Bible says that the root of money, or it says something like the love for money is evil, is the root of evil. But you must realize that money answers all things, guys. And I think it is the mentality that we grew up with that makes us, resist having money, or we end up shunning people who have money. That is not the way to go in 2020, guys. Money is energy. Call money and it will appear. Work hard for your money and it will appear. Above all, it's about your mentality, your state of mind, and your relationship, how you engage with money. I grew up in a situation where I was told money doesn't grow on trees. Use money sparingly. Money is for certain types of people. That is not the case. I'm not saying I am at a stage where, I have $1 trillion in my bank account. But what I'm saying is that I have learned that I am superior to money. Money is not the mighty, the almighty dollar or rand or yen or pound. Money is energy, and when you want money, speak to money. Love money. Love money, because you can't do much without money, guys. And don't be afraid to appreciate people who have it. I think one of the blockages that I found is that when you watch somebody with money and you feel, they are getting the money in dubious ways, already that is a blockage to getting more money. What I've decided to do right now is whatever money I have, I use it knowing and understanding that it will come back to me, and give wherever you can, wherever you can give. But money is energy, and having a relationship of fear with it does not help. You need to start polarizing money. There's one affirmation I can give to you guys from Bob, that I got from Bob Proctor, and it's one I say every day, and it goes like this. It says, I am grateful and happy that money flows into me it goes like this. I am grateful and happy that money comes to me in increasing quantities through various multiple sources on a continuous basis every day. I don't care what happens, I say it every day. And guess what? Miraculously, something appears every day. I'm not saying every day, but I'm saying whenever there is a need, there is provision. So our relationship with money is very key. Don't find yourself saying things like, I don't have money, every time. Speak in the positive, and money attracts good vibes. So if you go, I don't have money, I am so broke, nothing's gonna happen, guys. You will remain the same. Change it this year. Try saying things like, I am wealthy, I am waiting for the manifestation of great money, I am abundant, I'm getting ideas to build my business empire, and money will flow through to you. Work in progress, but yes, it has made a difference. Let's talk about sex. Do's and don'ts. Guys, I'm talking to the single ladies out there right now, single queens, excuse my vocab, single queens. Sex is very sacred, guys. Sex, I'm not going to go on the whole notion of sex is for marriage. Of course, it's to enjoy in marriage, but the reality is people do it these days. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm not going to give my opinion on that, but what I want to say is sex is sacred, guys. When you have sex with somebody, you actually make a covenant with that person. Be careful who you engage with. Self-love is very important, guys, because if you love yourself deeply, you will protect your body and your destiny from any spirits or any contagious forces that might alter your destiny. Not even talking about sexual transmitted diseases. I'm talking about bigger things like destiny, guys. I know in the past, guys, I have gone through periods of my life that I have fornicated, and it did not serve me well. Trust me, another story for another day, but it did not serve me well. The point I'm trying to make here is that when you have sex with somebody, you create a bond. Yes, you go into a euphoric state of, bond creation. It's a bond that goes beyond the physical. It actually permeates into the spiritual world. It alters your destiny, because you don't know where the other person has been sexually or spiritually. So it's very important to, I'm not saying keep yourself. Ideally, I want to keep myself for the person I want to love forever this time around. So I'm not preparing on sexually engaging with anybody for now during my self-discovery period, because I feel it distracts me. In the past, it has distracted me. And so my suggestion or my advice to single queens out there is, please be careful before you get intimate with somebody. Just be careful that you know what you're doing and you're ready and you know it's the right person. To married women out there, you've got to keep the spunk, baby. In your marriage, you've got to satisfy your husband. You've got to keep the fire going. At the end of the day, it's about creating a bond and making it last. Because I find that in marriage, sometimes if a woman becomes so comfortable and negligent from a sexual perspective, it is to the detriment of the marriage. And a man requires to be fed in that way. And I must stress that I am talking about married couples. So without saying too much about it, single women, just hang in there. Just be careful who you go around sleeping with. It is to your detriment if you are not ready and are not planning the future with that person. I do not agree with fornication. It has been hard. I know I have done it, but if I had to do it again, I wouldn't do it. So yeah, guys. So let's talk about certain things you want to do right in 2020 besides having a good relationship with money, besides guarding your sexual side of things, and besides obviously getting to stretch yourself to love humanity, God, and yourself above everything. We need to be making 100% sure that we enter this year with the right people. I have learned, guys, that people are not who they say they are. You have to be careful who you tell your deep secrets to. You have to be careful who you share your dreams with. I have learned badly not to ever share my deepest secrets with anybody but my source. Not to share too much, trust too much, help people but have boundaries. It's important to have the right friends. It's important to use your time right, guys. You cannot redeem time. I have been speaking for a couple of seconds and I will never be able to be in the moment 3 minutes ago. It is impossible. Be careful. Don't waste your time. Use your time very effectively. When I talk about time, I'm talking about things, feed on things that will nurture you, nurture your life, nurture your soul. So nurture your life, nurture your soul, very important. I'm not saying don't watch TV. Well, I have stopped watching TV like I used to because I felt that I need to feed on stuff that will benefit me. So your time is not redeemable. Choose your friends. Have a good perception about life. Don't think that because 2019 sucked in a way, 2020 will suck. You need to change your attitude. You need to change your perception about life in general. Just be positive. Try it out. No matter what happens in life, there is always a different perception. And you can realize that perception if you rise beneath the current reality. So you might not have money, you might not have love right now, but there is another reality that you can tap into and acquire all those things. You need to concentrate and focus your attention on what you require and start speaking in the now. Do not speak negative because the power of the mind will deliver whatever it is you pay attention to. So guys, I love you so much. I'm wishing you a prosperous 2020. I know it's gonna be lit, it's gonna be epic, it's gonna be awesome, guys. So change your mindset. Let whatever you do be exactly what you want it to be. I'm gonna do a couple of videos that have helped me realize or manifest what I desire, and it begins here, guys. Think about whatever you want frequently. Don't lose hope. Just keep doing it. I would like you to have a roadmap of this year 2020, what you hope to achieve in January, February, December. I'm not talking about New Year's resolutions here. I'm talking about actual milestones that you will consider tangible. Learn a new language. Learn to love beyond your circles. Learn to separate yourself from those people that are toxic. Gossipers, guys. Stay away from those. Idle people, stay away from those. And lastly, I want to tell you that you are able to stretch yourself and get the money you want if only you engage and stretch your mind to start partaking in other activities like little small side hustles. My next video is going to be about 10 side hustles you can be engaged in 2020 that can actually give you a couple of rands aside your salary, guys. We need to move from this 9-to-5 mentality. Still work in progress, but ideally we need to have multiple sources to get us income. We cannot sit there and depend on the government or depend on prayer and do nothing. We have to rise above this, guys. 2020, here we come. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Namaste, peace, I love you. Namaste.